He's back. He's back! Hey, what's up, everybody? Bet you didn't expect to see me again. Just like your dad, I left. But guess what? Plot twist, I'm back. Me keeping a consistent upload schedule is a joke at this point, but we're gonna try to bring it back, alright? I'm on summer break, I'm chillaxing, and there's some pretty cool stuff that came out and will come out soon, so I want to check that out on the channel. This video will probably just be a short video yapping again, explaining what I've been up to and, you know, where I've been. I'm sure you're all excited, waiting to hear what excuses I got this time. I'm gonna keep it a buck. During my semester of college, I would have liked to upload, but it actually got a lot more busier than I expected it to. A lot more compared to my previous semester. I was struggling, trying to keep my grade afloat in Spanish. I suck ass at language apparently, but I clutched up. I didn't fail. We're good. But overall, I was a tad bit more busy this semester compared to my first semester. So it kind of put a cork in my plan, just a little bit. And then once I was done with my classes, I actually took a trip to Mexico for about a week. And not gonna lie, I had a pretty good time. It was very relaxing. My family and I stayed at a nice resort and we chilled at the pool under a cabana for half the time. And then other days we went out to go, you know, sightseeing. We saw one of the 7 world wonders, Chichen Itza. That was pretty good. Mexico was hot as hell. Who would have guessed? Luckily, we didn't run into any cartel members. Although if we did, my upload schedule would probably remain about the same. But overall, I had a pretty good time. And guess what? The legal drinking age in Mexico is 18. And my ass is 18. So I got to indulge a little bit, you know. I didn't become like a hard alcoholic, but I got to feel a little bit of it. But after my nice, relaxing vacation in Mexico, I returned home, rested for a few days. I also started playing Minecraft again. My friends wanted to start another SMP, so I was like, hey, why not? That sounds fun. So I've been doing that a little bit off camera. So for the most part, I've kind of been chilling for a bit, and now I feel ready to return. Ya boy is back. In terms of Bee Swarm, I once again failed another beesmas, but I mean, what else is new? I feel like that's normal for me at this point. But there was a little beesmas update a while ago. Not really anything new-wise. I think Onnit is definitely stepping back from developing the game. That's been very apparent for about like 2 or 3 years now. But the only really new thing that was in the update, I believe, was a cub buddy from Bee Bear. It was like a crying little whiny mother sucker. Honestly, didn't look all that cool in my opinion. I didn't care too much about getting it. I think Doodle Cub is definitely a lot cooler. But I guess the Cub Buddy skins are steering away from being beesmas related, because 2 years in a row now, not really anything beesmasy about him. Which is fine, because there's only so many ideas you can do. The only thing left is maybe like a Santa Cub. But even then, that might just be a lazy design anyways. So I think for the most part, the Christmas skins that we got, or the beesmas skins, I think they're good. I think Onnit ticked all the boxes, I'm happy with them. But this year's beesmas skin was kind of underwhelming, so I couldn't be bothered to grind at all for it. But I heard this year's beesmas was like super easy. At least if you compare it to all the other years, like the requirements were a lot less draining mentally and physically. Which is good, because that's something Onnit kind of promised a while ago. As he's stepping back from developing the game, he's letting other people also step back from playing the game 24/7. I probably could have completed the event if I grinded a little bit, but like I said, I just couldn't be bothered and I was busy with school. And I feel like juggling college and Bee Swarm at the same time just wouldn't be a fun time for me. So I ended up just skipping it. Also, what is this? Oh, did Sunbear send you? Started to think he moved here permanently, but he's just waiting for Onnit to add more golfing quests. Well, alright, I helped distract you. This will be fun. Let's gather up some special treats to feed to your bees. And gather up stickers to give to me. What the hell are we doing? Quest received, waiting with Sunbear, 2 out of 6. No, the hell I didn't get it. Also, Sunbear is like long gone. I don't know if that's like a bug. Is that a bug? Yeah, as you can see, I have not touched the game in a while. If I had like some sort of quest option in my inventory that got deleted like a few months ago, it's been a hot minute. Has there been any say on if or when we're getting that endgame update part 2? You know, with like all the new endgame bags and the the belt, or I don't know if there's gonna be a belt, but like the guards, right? That's gonna be a thing, I think. Like the new and improved guards, since we haven't gotten a new one in like probably 7 years at this point, probably more. I don't even want to count. When's that gonna be a thing? I haven't been too up to date with all the Bee Swarm leaks type of stuff because I figured what's the point of keeping up with it if I'm not even gonna play it at the time. So I just decided to not really pay too much attention and just focus on my studies. But something about it makes me want to bet top dollar that we got like no information about any of that stuff at all. How much you want to bet that's the case? I'm checking right now. Alright, beesmas leaks. Let's see. Nope, seems to me like there is nothing. Maybe there's something up higher, but I feel like if there was some information in the previous beesmas, I would have seen something about it. But all we got so far in the beesmas leaks Discord is stuff about how beesmas ended. So from what it looks like to me, there is no new information. Maybe information from Onnit? Did he say anything? How the hell do you even search for Onnit's messages anymore? Every time I try to search up Onnit on the Discord, there's just a bunch of random mothersuckers with Onnit in their name. But it's not like the actual guy. I don't know, seems to me like there's nothing. So in conclusion, the game is kind of dead. Again. Whoopee-dee, right? Newsflash, nothing changed. But yeah, in terms of new content on the channel, I think there's a new Five Nights at Freddy's game coming out soon, so I thought that might be kind of cool to check out. The last game I played was Security Breach, I think, or Ruin, and that game was alright, but the base game, Security Breach, was kind of a mess. It was funny though, it was a funny mess, but hopefully this new game will definitely be a step in a better direction, hopefully. I've seen a little bit of gameplay. It seems to me it's like a linear like story game, kind of like how Ruin was, where you follow a straight path and then, you know, it's not too open world exploration type of stuff like Security Breach, because that game ended up being really confusing in many places and often provided little to no instructions on where to go. So if this game is more linear and there's more like scripted chases and all that, that'll probably just be better overall. And aside from that, I'm not sure if any of you remember, but a while ago on my channel, I played Deltarune. I don't think I finished it, at least chapter 2. I think I was like halfway through chapter 2 and then I got sidetracked with like other videos and then ended up never getting back to it. But I'm pretty sure chapter 3 and 4 came out like a week ago. So I was thinking maybe I could stream that, maybe within like a few days. I'd definitely be down to do so. I kind of forgot the whole story since it's been like 2 years, so I might also just replay chapter 1 and 2 on stream to get the whole story fresh in my mind. And then in terms of Roblox content, I don't think there's been anything too interesting on the platform for a while. There's a game I've been seeing going around a lot called Grow a Garden, but to me it just looks like a pretty basic like simulator game, so I don't know, I'm not too interested in checking it out. It's got like a fuck ton of people playing it though, so I don't know, maybe it's good. Maybe I just don't understand peak game design. But just from like an outsider's perspective, it didn't look all that interesting to me, to the point where I wanted to like check it out. But if you enjoy the game and you think it's peak, then good for you. Glad you found some enjoyment out of modern day Roblox, because that's very hard to find nowadays. I think the only other game on Roblox that I actively enjoyed playing was Dungeon Quest, but then it got ruined by new developers. So yeah, there's nothing left, man. It's kind of sad. That's why I'm trying to branch out to so much variety, because Roblox just has either a bunch of slop, games that require like 5 billion hours of playtime to even enjoy, or just some absolute garbage that would get you put on a list. Like, I don't know what's happening, man. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Just wanted to touch base with all of you, kind of explain where I've been and, you know, what's been happening with Bee Swarm. To sum it up, pretty much nothing. But, you know, it's nice to check it out again, just in case there was something new added. Once again, since I also went inactive for a few months, members, at this point, if you hate me, I understand, but like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to all of you. If you're one of those people who are like, I'm not gonna give money to this goober anymore, that's totally understandable. But to all of you members who are still with me on the channel or forgot to cancel their membership, thank you. Giving you a shout out right now. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. You're the real ones. I will attempt to get back to a probably normal upload schedule over the summer. I can't guarantee anything over the next semester of my college, but I did try to get a little bit less courses just so I could focus a little bit on YouTube, you know, half and half, give a little, get a little. So hopefully that'll work out and I can actually do YouTube during college as well without feeling like overwhelmed and burnt out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on the next video. I don't know what it's gonna be. Maybe the Five Nights at Freddy's game, because I think that's coming out in like a day or two. So, you know, just in time, right? But yeah, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.